TNT Sports.
You are a best-selling author that the parents have actually heard of.
I doubt that any of my books are on the shelves of this hallowed institution.
They aren't.
I write because sometimes I wish I was someone else. This is college.
You get to reinvent yourself.
That's kind of hot around here. Hi, Coach. You're a bad boy.
It is the stretch run on TNT.
The push for the playoffs, that's when their game really picks up. That's the best time of year.
It gets super intense.
Come on, you can feel it!
Do or die, gotta make the playoffs. It's crunch time. Every game's a must win.
Your back's against the wall.
I can come down to one moment, one play.
You gotta embrace this challenge.
It's all about getting in. Once you're in, you never know what's gonna happen. Give yourself every opportunity to compete for the Stanley Cup.
The rush for the playoffs on TNT.
What would the world be without love? Love is life to me. It's something that connects us from birth to the day we die. Love goes beyond words. Love is a higher calling.
The road to the Final Four ends here.
Love should bring out the best in everybody. You have to love something to give everything that you've got.
You worked so hard to get to this point.
It's a dream becoming a reality.
You gotta play for one another.
We all have the same goal, winning the national championship.
Love is ultimately a commitment. Going for something, believing in something, wanting to win. That's love.
It is the final weekend of the madness, and these two teams would love to play for the national championship. Number 1 seed Michigan, number 1 seed Arizona. Big 10 versus the Big 12 here at the Final Four. The bracket. UConn gets the W over Illinois to advance, and now they are awaiting the survivor of this one here in Indy. And welcome, everybody. Ian Eagle, along with Hall of Famers Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, who's got Tracy Wilson and Gene Steratore as well. UConn has done it again. Dan Hurley and company onto the national championship game.
Yeah, they're gritty, they're tough, and just have a collective know-how of championship basketball.
They don't respect anybody. They think they can beat anybody, and they've been proven truthful.
All right, let's move on to this matchup, and you're talking about two juggernauts going head-to-head. Grant, let's start with Arizona. What makes this Wildcat team tick? The race to this matchup is what they've done throughout this tournament. Dominant, 90-plus points for Michigan in all 4 games, 36 wins for Arizona. That's the most in school history. 35 wins for Michigan, the most in school history. And what is it about this Arizona team that has made them so dangerous this season?
Yeah, and their identity, among other things, is the ability to get the ball into the paint. They score at a high percentage inside. 60% of their shot attempts have been in the paint. And of course, 13 different games where they've scored 50 points or more in the paint, and they do it in collective ways, posting up, great passing, driving the closeouts. All 5 attack the rim with force, and this team is led by an incredible freshman. Koa Pete is just a sensation. He attacks with strength, with athleticism, and when he's playing at his best, this Arizona team is unbeatable.
Michigan, equally dangerous. What they've done throughout the regular season carried over into the tournament, Bill. They've got the Big Ten Player of the Year, and the versatility of Yaxel Lendeborg, that really stands out for the senior.
A lot of players play the game. Some players don't know the game. He knows both. This is a talented kid who has an excellent feel for what should be done each and every trip down the floor. He's got great spirit, spunk, he guards, he dictates. He helps his teammates out. He can finish at the rim. He's really worked hard on his three-point shot, which we'll probably see a little later in the evening. This kid is solid. That's what makes Michigan so tough.
Elliot Cadeau, the starting point guard for Michigan. There was some concern earlier this week. He had a piece of salmon that was coated with cashews. He's allergic to cashews. They handled it. He is okay. He traveled on his own and met the team here in Indianapolis, and he is good to go tonight for the Wolverines. Michigan is 35-3. Arizona 36-2. The battle of the behemoths is coming up. We'll check in with Tracy. We'll have the starting lineups when we come back to Indy on TBS.
Class, today we're talking women's hoops. Open your textbooks. Becky, what's wrong?
I'm the #1 hoops fan, but no one else believes me.
Time for you to get out there and prove it. Join thousands of screaming fans for an in-person experience you have to see to believe. It's March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Let them know who's in the building.
Thanks, Professor.
Welcome to Roland Garros.
No place makes you feel so right.
A city that honors greatness.
I love that Paris.
Best time of the year.
There's nothing better than the Stanley Cup. We have the greatest trophy in all of sports.
I love hockey. Non-stop action.
Any team is capable on any given night. Must-see TV.
This sport's great of all time.
Like there's anything more exciting than playoff hockey.
One nation under a roof. Japan, a great task for the United States. One nation, we're on the move. Nothing can stop us now.
Tournament of Champions 7 is here. 32 world-class chefs going head-to-head in a bracket competition. I have zero margin for error. This is going to be epic. All new Tournament of Champions tomorrow night at 8.
Welcome back. Michigan and Arizona going head-to-head here at the Final Four. Starting lineups coming up, but first we send it over to Tracy Wolfson.
Well, thanks a lot, Ian. Both Dusty May and Tommy Lloyd have experience coaching in the Final Four. Tommy Lloyd was an assistant at Gonzaga. He went to 2 Final Fours under Mark Few, and the two are extremely close. They talked often this week, saw each other yesterday. Mark Few's message to Lloyd: just be yourself. Don't stray away from what got you here. As for Dusty May, he took Florida Atlantic to the Final Four in 2023, and he told me that experience certainly helps in terms of preparation and how he handled this week. They believed all along they were going to be here. They developed April habits early. He also said they've been preparing all season long for this depth perception, and they rolled a basketball hoop out into the big house this week so the players can work on shooting with this odd perception in this arena. They've experienced it there. We'll see if it helps here, but certainly no stone unturned in terms of preparation.
And a really good idea. We'll see if it pays off. Arizona, Michigan. Opening tip is coming up. We'll meet the teams when we come back.
We're almost back. Supposed to be at Pat's for tip-off.
You okay, OG? I'd like to see you guys hike a mountain at my age.
We're almost there.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Ted. I got the game.
You got the game. Now, where's the rest of the team?
I get him. Starks, you still on that hike? Alvarado's here.
I brought dip. Homemade.
Wish we had some snacks.
I know. And I found these berries.
Oh, very poisonous. Yeah.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
The nice thing about the middle of nowhere is it's in the middle of nowhere. Get an Airbnb and go where hotels can't.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's National Semifinals is sponsored by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. The Home Depot, the official home improvement partner of March Madness. And by Wendy's. Wendy's has the official dunks of March Madness.
UConn has already advanced to the national championship game. Now we're just waiting to see who they'll face. Michigan and Arizona. It is time for the starting lineups. We send it over to PA announcer Eric Smith.
Welcome to Indianapolis for the 2026 NCAA Men's Final Four. Making their 9th Final Four appearance, winners out of the Midwest region, the Michigan Wolverines.
To Michigan, the Wolverines are on to the Final Four.
They have been dominant all year long.
Yaxel flying through the full Yaxel. You're seeing why he's the Big Ten Player of the Year. Michigan is starting to feel it.
Starting tonight for the Michigan Wolverines. At forward, a 6'9" sophomore from Riverdale, Illinois, number 21, Morez Johnson Jr. At forward, a 6'9" graduate student from Pensacola, New Jersey, number 23, Yaxel Lindemore. At center, a 7'3" junior from Zaragoza, Spain, number 15, Ade Mara. At guard, a 6'1" junior from West Orange, New Jersey, number 3, Elliot Cadeau. At guard, a 6'5" graduate student from Chicago, Illinois, number 4, Namari Burnett. Making their 5th Final Four appearance, winners out of the West region, the Arizona Wildcats.
Arizona is going to flex their way to the Final Four right now.